Alright, for some weird reason, the quality doesn't seem very good. Sorry about that. Anyways, today's a new day, Wednesday, June 3rd, and today we have the Chicago Blackhawks hockey card collection. This has been a long time coming. We did the Hurricanes one 2 weeks ago, so it's been a long time since we've done a hockey card collection, and we have some new changes. So with the parts that with the huge card collections, like this team is about 9 pages long, and they're not even the biggest team in my collection. So you can tell that my collection is stacked. And with them being 9 pages long, I thought to myself, I need to find out a new way to kind of do this, because if I just keep reading all the backs, I'll be here for like years. Because I'm only on Chicago, and we've been doing this for about 2 months. So in order to speed things up, I did a poll on Discord to see which people like the most. And it ended up being a 4-2 rule over me just showing you the hockey cards front and back and not reading the backs at all in one video. So some videos will be like 10 minutes long, some will be like 30 minutes long. You never know when it comes to some of the collections. And for Blackhawks fans, I am really sorry. It's just unacceptable. With the Mike Fisher one too, that was unacceptable as well. But I'm trying to live up to my word now and get some more videos out. And the poll that went on Twitter last night will be the San Jose Sharks. My top 10 favorite players from the San Jose Sharks will come up today as well. They're over here. Sharks are my third favorite team, so this is going to be pretty fun. So, starting off here with the captains. We have 2 captains in this collection. And if you guys saw my rant, I made a ton of mistakes in the last one, but I kind of fixed up all those mistakes. We have 2 cards for Jonathan Toews. And also, the reason why I can't do this stuff outside is because if you guys might know me, if you guys live in Pennsylvania, and like on the Philadelphia side, not on the like from like Hershey to Philly, you guys will know that we're going through storms right now. And if I go outside, I might blow away. So I mean, I wouldn't mind going out there as long as it's sunny out. I might go out there later, but I'm not going to now. So yeah, apologies for some of the cards with really bad glares, especially this one. There is 2016-17 Artifacts card. It's gonna take a lot to get used to not reading the actual cards. But yeah, Chicago was so big. I was thinking to myself. And maybe with smaller collections, like collections that are less than 5 pages, I might just read all the backs and stuff. It's really only with card collections that are have really storied histories. Like the original 6, they all have tons of hockey cards. The Flyers, they have even more hockey cards than Carolina, Columbus, and Colorado combined. They have more cards than them, and probably Dallas too. So it's a huge Chicago, it's a huge Philly collection. Anyways, here is a West card for Jonathan Toews. This is one of the first cards I ever got. Second card pack, 2018. I remember going out to my grandma's mountain house, which we will make videos up there at some point because I am planning to go up there at some point during this. Once the quarantine's up for them and up for us because they live up in Penn State. I do plan to make some videos up there. They're probably gonna be unboxing hockey cards because about half of my collection is from her giving me hockey cards. Down here, I have tons of empty boxes of hockey cards that I've just been storing up for when I get duplicates or something. So yeah. Anyways, one of the first ever cards I got was an all-star hockey card. Probably one of my favorites actually. Yeah, that's Jonathan Toews for you. After that, you have Dick Graham. We have multiple cards for. Oh, it's Dirk Graham. All right, funny story here. I used to think this guy's name was Dick Graham. It's actually Dirk Graham, so that's kind of a huge brain fart for me. So yeah, he's one of the old Blackhawks captains. You guys might know him. We'll do a career video on him because he's one of my favorite players. So there you go. That's Dirk. That's his pinnacle card. And then here is his scorecard. And he's so famous. He also has a Stadium Club card. And he has a Platinum Performer card. And a 1990-91 Upper Deck card. So he has a pretty stacked lineup there for his cards. Yeah, some of these players have like 15 cards and others have 1. So, and what compares to that is the next person we have, assistant captain Chris Chelios. Chris Chelios, I think he actually played with the Thrashers because I think he like tied the Gordie Howe. It was someone else with the name Chris. If it wasn't Chris Chelios, he tied the Gordie Howe record for like the most seasons played. So. Next up, we have Duncan Keith. This guy is not as good as he was before. I mean, like, yeah, he never scored a ton of goals, but in 2017-18, he had 2. He had 2 goals. That's even less than what I had. Like, it's just insane. I would never think. Well, I mean, yeah, he's a defenseman, and he's a very solid one too. But like, doesn't score a lot. After that, we have Chief Brown. Chief Brown, not the country singer, I don't think. We have 2 cards for him. We have a scorecard. I don't know why the Blackhawks card's like being sideways. And we have their score 91 card too. After that, you have Brian Campbell. I'm trying to think. This player sounds familiar. No, I'm thinking of the Campbell from Toronto because we covered that trade. After that, you have Patrick Sharp. Patrick Sharp, little nice assistant captain. Again, sorry for the glare. The glare is just horrible. After that, you have Steve Larmer, which is one of the best names I've ever seen. So yeah, we're going to have to do a career video on him. Got 3 cards for him. You have his scorecard. This one's really denty, so I try not to damage this one too much. Then you have his other scorecard. Well, that was his Topps card. The one before that. And then you have his Upper Deck 90-91 card. So there you go. That's it for the assistant captains. Now we shall move on to the actual players, which is about 3-4 pages long. So Chicago does have a pretty big goalie collection, so I'm going to say that. After that, you have Teuvo Teravainen when he played that little stint with Chicago before he went to Carolina. One of my favorite players in the Hurricanes, personally. That's his Fleer Ultra. I've had this one for a long time. I think my dad had this one before I even had it, so that proves this one's pretty old. Then you have his O-Pee-Chee card. When he only played like 2 seasons with Chicago. That would be a fun fact. Like if we do like, I don't know, like if we do like a all-time best of the Chicago Blackhawks or something, or like, and like it's like he was on the team for a little bit. Like I know the hockey guy does that, but like that would be a pretty cool idea to do since I need to learn history. Next up, we have Nicholas Hjalmarsson. Sorry for the glare once again. These are really bad cards. This is a 2010-2011 card. I think he's still on the team. If not, he's somewhere else. Then you have his 2015-16. Yeah, 2015-16 card. One of my favorites. After that, we have a rookie card for someone I don't know. His name is Cam Barker. Actually didn't do too bad in for his team. Do you see? That's what I hate. To be honest, that's what I kind of hate about some of these cards. Like you get these cards, and then you think to yourself, who the heck is that? Like you get like some rookie card, like in that collection, you get some rookie card for somebody you don't even know. Like the Bruins goaltenders. If you guys watched that hockey card collection video, which was about a few weeks ago, just look at the hockey card collection playlist. Like there was like 3 Bruins goaltenders that were rookies that we got in those 2 boxes. So that's just unbelievable, and it's almost filling up my shelf down there. After that, you have Anthony Duclair. Of course, he's in Ottawa now, and I think he actually found his spot in Ottawa. Like he's been roaming around the league a lot, but I think he actually found his place in Ottawa. So there's his MVP card, 2018-19. Then there's his O-Pee-Chee card. If you guys saw the Coyotes one, I do have. If you guys saw the Coyotes one, you saw that I do have cards for him in there too. Then we have Tuomo Ruutu. This was one of the mistakes that I caught in the last episode, or in the first attempt that I did this. So there you go. This is a 2005, 2006 because of the lockout, and then this one was a 2006, 2007 preview card. So not sure where he's at. Not sure where he's at now. After that, now you have Dave Bolland, one of the goons in the league. So that's interesting to see. This is a 2010-2011 preview card. Next up, you have Dennis Savard. Scorecard. So, there you go. After that, Jocelyn Lemieux, one of the bigger and badder players in this league. In the league back in the day. So we probably will do a career video on him because I love making. Because I can't wait to make a career video on some enforcers in the league. Like, I do have a few coming up. Next up, you have Trent Yanni. There you go, scorecard. Then, not related to Trent Yanni, you have Troy Murray, which actually kind of sounds familiar. There you go. You have his stadium club. We have a lot of Blackhawks stadium clubs. You have his scorecard. Sorry for the glare. The glare is terrible. And then his score 91 card. Man, I need a window. I need a window in here. I'm burning up. All right, next up you have Dave Manson. You have his Pro Set card for 1991-92. Then you have his Bauman series, which has like all the team records on it and stuff. Actually, kind of interesting. Kind of cool to see what his stats against players are. I don't think they have Baumans anymore, so if I knew, I probably would have got one. Brian Marchant is up next. Interesting player. Then you have Steve Thomas. Steve Thomas for you. Then you have Michel Gallet, who of course was traded from Quebec, and it's actually the year he was traded from Quebec, 89-90, which we've reviewed on the channel. So there's a scorecard, and then this is a 1991-92 Pro Set preview. Yeah, so he's been talked about on the channel. I'll say that. Next up now, you have Mike Hudson. It's Mike Hudson here. Another stadium club, and you almost fell. And then you have a Pro Set card for Mike Hudson. After that, you have Marian Hossa. This guy, I think, is not even retired yet, but he's somehow still playing. So there you go. That's the Marian Hossa card. You have a Medallion Fleer Ultra card. It's really bad in glare. It's actually all nice and gold. So, and then you have a 2010-2011 preview card. Perfect. This guy's been playing since like the He's playing since the late 90s. After that, you have Radim Verbata. He sounds familiar. I think he might play for Capitals. I don't know. This is a 2007-2008 preview card. Then you have Nick Schmaltz. MVP card. He's in Arizona right now. I think he established himself as a player in Arizona. Then, not related to Tuomo Ruutu, you have Christian Ruutu. So there you go. That's perfect. And that does it for the third page. We have the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and that's it. Yeah, so we have 4 pages left. I didn't think they had 9 pages. Then you have John Tonelli for Platinum Performer. There you go. Then you have Andrew Ladd, who is somehow playing. There you go. After that, now you have a Phil Housley Opeachy card. One of my favorite players, like on the entire Blackhawks to ever play. He's not even a coach right now, I don't think. Then you have 4 cards for the next player, Greg Gilbert. And he is a Topps card. So there you go. Sorry, I had to check something real quick. Pro Set for Greg Gilbert. You have his score. And then you have a Bauman series once again. So that's Greg Gilbert. Yeah, we're kind of just rolling through these really quick. Murray Craven. There you go. We'll do a career video on him because he's one of them too. Mikhail Hansdis. Him too. I would really like to do a career on him. I like him. 2006-2007 preview. Then you have Bob Murray, another scorecard. So Chicago's kind of stacked with the scorecards. We have a prospects card now, Cam Russell. You have Tony Amonte as one of these really cool cards. I remember going to the card store and buying these things. That's really terrible in glare. But like I remember going to the card store and buying these, and then the card person was like, "You really like these?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he gave me a few for free. So I was like, "Okay, I don't mind that." So yeah, nice little story at the hockey card shop. Then you have Steve Conroyd, yeah, Steve Conroyd. After that, you have Wayne Presley. Then you have Bob Probert. How did we say it? He's one of the. They made a documentary on him too, which was pretty interesting. Kevin Adams, who plays for the Blackhawks, but he's wearing a Phoenix Coyotes jersey. Sorry for the terrible glare. Again, Adam Creighton. Then you have Doug Wilson, who I think might actually be the GM of the Sharks. You have a scorecard for him, and then you have an All-Star scorecard for him as well. So. After that, we have Patrick Kane. And Patrick Kane has quite a few actually pretty nice cards. Now, I'm surprised Patrick Kane's not like an assistant captain at all, because he should be. He literally should be, or at least a captain. So we'll start off with the latest one, MVP, latest one that I have. MVP card 2018-19, 2016-17. You have a 2014-15 MVP card. Then we take a huge jump and go to 2009-2010 preview. Of course, that was the year they won the cup. And then you have his Black Diamond when he played after he played his first season with Chicago. Still awaiting for another Kane rookie card. So get ready. Next up you have Artemi Anisimov, who had that one celebration on the Road to the Winter Classic documentary. I'm sure you guys probably saw that and like got tossed out of the game for that. After that you have John Hayden, one of the really nice peachy cards. Then you have Paul Gustad for the Sabres. We might have made a mistake, boys. This guy is sort of kind of maybe with the Sabres, but I thought it was a Blackhawks jersey. Uh-oh. I thought I cleared all the mistakes. Dang it. Okay. That's okay, though. Next up, we have Jeremy Morin. Rookie card. Now I have to set all the hockey cards back. Take that one out and put it in the Sabres. You have Patrick Pollan. Then you have Alex DeBrincat, who is one of the best goal scorers in the league, or at least going to be. Then you got Trevor Daley, 2015-16. We have 3 cards for Brandon Saad. So we'll start off with the latest. We have MVP card 1. We have an Artifacts 1, 2018-19 as well. And then we have a 2015-16 OPG. Then you have Jeremy Roenick, who has 4 cards, and then with that controversy with NBC Sports. I'm not going to get into that. Yours is the franchise card. I don't have a ton of those in my collection. I have an All-Star card for him. We have a scorecard for him. And then you have a Upper Deck 1994-95 card. That's Jeremy Roenick. We're almost done with the players here. Then you have Alexander Andreevsky. Then you have, finally, you have a rookie card for Brandon Peary. So there you go. That is all the Blackhawks skaters. Now we start with the attendees. So we have Scott Darling leading the way, 2015-16 card. Then you have Tony Esposito, who is brother of Phil Esposito. I'm surprised I have one of these cards. It's really one of these cards that like on my pro side collection. Cristobal Hewitt. I love this guy. I need to do a career video on him. He has one of the best names ever. Then you have Jimmy Waite. There you go. After that, you have Christian Saucy, one of the goaltenders. I forget that's in the league. That's 94-95. Then you have one of my favorite goaltenders of all time, Marty Turco, who is wearing a Stars jersey, but he on the back it says Blackhawks. And shows the Blackhawks logo. Then you have Greg Millen. Man, if you guys if you guys follow my TikTok, you guys know that I did a video on Greg Millen on there. So it's just not moving to St. Louis to Chicago Blackhawks. Yeah, it's just not a very good season for him that year. Next up, we have Corey Crawford. You have his 2015-16 card. You have one of these tiny little Peachy cards who I rarely have in my collection. It's just his season stats. So, and you have his regular 2018-19 card. Yeah. And then finally, one of the biggest goaltenders in the entire collection. Well, not really. Ed Belfour. Ed Belfour has 4 cards, so we'll go through them. We have a leader's card for Ed Belfour. We have a platinum performer for him. Then we have a 1992-93 card. Then we have an all-rookie team, Ed Belfour. So there you go. That is the Chicago Blackhawks hockey card collection. It's been a long time coming. I'm sorry for it. The next collection is the Colorado Avalanche. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy, do make sure to drop a like, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you guys think about not reading the fronts or backs or anything of these hockey cards, because I think it actually makes the videos go a lot quicker. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.